This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so fun to meet with you here in these online lessons. In this video, I'm going to go over minor, major, seventh chords that have a flatted fifth. This is sort of an interesting sound. We don't use it very often, but it does show up sometimes. So we're going to take a look at this type of chord, learn a couple voicings that work well for this type of chord on the guitar, and of course we'll jam together on a chord progression right along with bass and drums accompaniment so we can practice using these chords, get a sound, get a feel for what they sound like. This video accompanies Lesson 28 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. In the book, right there on page 182 and 183, you can see an explanation and a notated example of a minor, major, seventh chord with a flatted fifth. And then you see some chord symbol examples there on page 183. You also see some diagrams there for all the different types of chords that are taught in Lesson 28. And then over on page 184, we are going to play progression number 1. All right, so minor, major, seventh chords with a flatted fifth. Well, first of all, minor, major, seventh chord, we've got the flatted third and the natural seventh against that root. And now we're adding this flatted fifth. So instead of having a natural 5, now we've got a flatted 5. So I'll demonstrate this in C, as that is how it is notated there. So with the minor, major, seventh chord, we've got the root, we've got the flatted third, we got a flatted fifth, and then we have a major seventh. So kind of interesting. Root, flat 3, flat 5, major 7. Diminished triad with that major seventh thrown on top. So interesting. You might also see this called a diminished chord with a major seventh. Diminished chord with a major seventh. Sort of interesting. You might see it written that way even in chord symbols. Diminished, you'll see the root plus the diminished symbol and then a major seventh, something that tells us that it's a major seventh being thrown onto that. You also can see this as a minor major seventh chord with the flatted fifth. So you see some chord symbol examples for that shown there on page 183. So that's how the chord symbols work. Let's go ahead and take a look at how we can play this chord on the guitar. So with this one, I've got a 6th string form up here on the board and a 5th string form, meaning we've got one that's got the root on the 6th string and one that's got the root on the 5th string. This has been pretty typical in this lesson series, so no further explanation really needed for that. We are going to stick, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate these at the 6th fret, so that'll be a B flat, minor major 7th chord with the flatted 5th with the 6th string form, and then it's going to be E flat for the 5th string form because those are the pitches there at the 6th fret. Okay, so with the 6th string form, we're going to put our middle finger on the root, and our index finger is going to be on the 2nd string, 1 fret lower. Ring finger is going to be in the same fret as the root on the 3rd string, and then pinky is going to be 1 fret higher than the root on the 4th string. We don't play the 5th or top strings, and we get a nice minor, major, 7th chord with a flatted 5th, or diminished chord with a major 7th. Those are a couple different ways to look at it. Really kind of an interesting sound. Let's look at the 5th string form. With this one, we're going to stick our index finger on the root, and then ring finger is going to play 1 fret higher on strings. So we're on the 5th string with our root. We're going to be on strings 4, 3, and 2 with that ring finger. We won't play the top string or the bottom string, so it's as simple as a little bar chord. It's kind of like playing a major bar chord and then just sliding your index finger down 1 fret, and you've got it there. Nice E flat, minor major 7th chord with a flatted 5th, or you could call it an E flat diminished chord with a major 7th. So you may want to just practice going back and forth between these two chords just to kind of get used to fingering them. Here in the video, we're going to go ahead and jam together on the chord progression number 1, which is found on page 184. There, all you will see written is the root notes, and we're going to plug in this type of chord. That's just there so that we can practice with all 8 types of chords that we learn here with lesson 28 in the book. So we'll start off though with the C minor major 7 flat 5, and then we'll go to F, and then we'll go to B flat and E flat and so on. I'm just going to go ahead and use that basic do dot strumming pattern. You keeps it nice and simple. We've used that a lot, so it just makes it easy as we're working on some new chord voicings, and so we can hear what they sound like right along with that bass and drums to help us out. It's going to be super great. This is going to happen at 2 different tempos, so we'll play number 1 first at a slower tempo and then at a faster tempo. So let's do it. Alright, great. In the next video, we are going to take a look at minor major 7th chords that have a sharp 5th. So that's what's to come. It's going to be fun. Take care, and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at kristenbromley.com. Take care.